First, the laws and regulations in effect when I was Secretary of State allowed me to use my email for work. That is undisputed. Secondly, under the Federal Records Act, records are defined as recorded information regardless of its form or characteristics. And in meeting the record-keeping obligations, it was my practice to email government officials on their state or other .gov accounts so that the emails were immediately captured and preserved.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, giving new definition to the meaning of what the meaning of is. There's Hillary Clinton doing it on her own, and it never ends. It never ends. Welcome aboard. It's the Steve Malzberg Show, Wednesday edition. Let me fill you in on something that the Hollywood Reporter is reporting, that many in Hollywood are turning their attention to Elizabeth Warren, and that Hillary may be losing some of the support of the Hollywood bigwigs that normally, you know, would have blindly in the past supported her and, of course, her husband. We're talking about Norman Lear in this piece specifically, may be losing patience with Hillary and has praised Elizabeth Warren and said she would make a great president. Reportedly also, the Hollywood Reporter is saying that the more, how do you put this, conservative liberals in Hollywood are ticked off at the Obama administration's treatment of Israel, which they see as an extension of, you know, Hillary also treated Israel in the same manner when she was Secretary of State. So Hillary could be in trouble on a lot of levels. I think she's in trouble here. I think her parsing of words and actually, what was the, let me see, okay, this records. In this bite you just heard, she was actually, you know, like the meaning, depends on what the meaning of the word is, it depends on what the meaning of the word records are. I mean, and to say that the server will stay with her. Did she destroy the hard drive? Someone should have asked her if she destroyed the hard drive. If you think that hard drive exists, look, no one asked her. So she could come forward tomorrow and say, oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, the hard drive's gone. You think they're stupid? You think she's stupid? She's saying she's keeping the server. She knows it might be subpoenaed. So she could hand over the server with no hard drive. Now, it's come to the attention of Stephen Hayes over at the Weekly Standard that Cheryl Mills and Uma Abedin, who I still think there should be an investigation into Uma Abedin, that's just my opinion, both used personal emails at the State Department. These are Hillary's two top confidants, two top aides. So Hillary, to correspond with these two top aides, first of all, had the option of sending, obviously, from her personal email account, from her own server, to Uma and her personal email account, and to Cheryl Mills on her personal email account. My gosh, what the heck is going on here? This, I said it, this stinks to high heaven. It just stinks to high heaven. And so we got the AP, they want records. We got, Clinton said that remember she said she only wanted to use one phone, convenience. She said at a press event in the Silicon Valley last month that today she uses an iPhone, a BlackBerry, an iPad mini. She called herself 2 steps short of a hoarder. 2 steps short of a hoarder. So, you know, again, we're supposed to believe that this happened all of a sudden overnight? And nobody has given me a concrete answer. Lanny Davis couldn't do it. Why she would need 2 phones to have 2 email accounts. If it was common knowledge that you could only have, if the rule was 1 email account per phone, then Lanny Davis would have known that. He worked in the White House. Of course, another lie is reportedly, according to Bill Clinton's top people, Bill Clinton doesn't email. They said he sent 2 emails in his life, and they were both when he was president. Hillary yesterday stood there and said her correspondence with Bill, were things that she kept. What correspondence with Bill if he doesn't email? Folks, and this is the woman we're supposed to trust, her and the people she referred to as we or they, that selected which emails you and I should see, or that the State Department should see. I don't trust her. I don't believe her. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Let's go back to our grand jury testimony. Let's go back to the prosecutor who wrote up a pending indictment against her, which he never executed when she was First Lady. Let's bring it all back, Hillary. Don't go away.